Okay, guys, how are you? Anyways, I was at Target today, and I bought a bunch of minifigure grab bags. Now I got two of a certain figure, but I also got a bunch of other different characters, which I 100% was excited because these were all characters I didn't have. I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys and see how you reacted in the comments. Now these came out a long time ago and I didn't ever get my hands on any of them, which was always sad. I mean, I got my hands on one figure from the series, but that was it. So I'm going to go ahead and show the characters I actually kept in one piece. I did get two Batman figures, which I will show you on the thing, but I took those apart because I just didn't like them. Like the one suited Batman right here in the picture, as well as the one with the rubber ducky around his torso. I didn't like those, so I took them apart. But I'm going to show you the characters I did keep in one piece because they really legitimately did. But to tell you the truth, there is one that might actually wind up. This guy is Eraserhead. That was one of the figures I wound up with. He also came with an interesting piece of paper but I didn't like that, so I put it away. But it kind of reminds me of a pencil, which is like, you know what would have been a better name for him? Pencil Man. In fact, I have no clue what this guy, how dangerous this dude is. He just looks like a dumb villain. And this is a kind of a confusing character to me because I don't know who he is, so I'm putting him back. Now I'm going to go on to my favorite villain in the whole entire collection of figures I wound up with. Catman. Now I actually saw some of the comic books with this guy in it, so I know who he is. And I always liked him, because he was an interesting character and a very, very scary character that always kind of terrified me when I was a kid. But he's probably one. I love the detail on his chest and all the other details. There's no back printing, but he uses the same kind of belt as Batman, which is pretty cool, only in brown. He also has a kind of darker tone to his face than Batman. But it looks like they used the original Batman's face, but made it a little more covered in beard, which I thought was very, very cool. I just wish I was that tanned and cool looking. And of course, the Red Hood, that was another figure I wound up with, which he does have an interesting hat piece. But I don't too much like the character because I wound up with two of them. So I don't know what I'll do with them. I'll probably take them apart for parts. But this one might stay in one piece. But I think he looks better without the helmet. Without this thing on him, he looks much better in my opinion. But I'll keep the helmet on him. And of course, another character I'm not a big fan of, but I think it's a funny character and I'll keep her as a novelty. Harley Quinn. Her detail goes all around, even on her arms and legs, which I thought was very cool about her. I actually love this character just because of those details. I kind of wish, though, that they'd given her a double-sided face, but I'm okay with this figure anyways. Of course, the Joker in his Arkham Asylum suit. Now let's go ahead and show you the sad face, which I thought was perfect for this character. And he kind of has like a little teary-eyed look in his eyes. But it's pretty cool looking. I actually have another version of the Joker, but this is probably my favorite version of him so far. I like how they kind of made the Joker goofy looking in the movie. And here's my mom's favorite character I wound up with, which I'm going to call her Lady Rabbit or something. I'll call her Bugs Bonnet. Or something that's rabbit. Female hair. Yeah, that sounds like a good name. Yep. I don't know who the character is, so I don't really know much. I think I might have to reread a bunch of Batman comics to actually find out who she is. If you want to tell me in the comments, go ahead and tell me the story behind her, because I'd really like to know. And of course, the last one, which is my personal favorite of the whole haul, Commissioner Gordon. If I was to get any of these figures twice, I would have loved to have had 2 of the Commissioner Gordon figures. One to display, and just one to just gold plate. One to display and one to gold plate, because this character is someone I really was wanting to get. Because Commissioner Gordon is my favorite ally of Batman. He's my favorite ally that Batman has. He has so many good details too. This character is amazingly detailed, even on his arms, the chest, the legs. This guy is just dripping with detail. And this is a figure that I would recommend you guys going after if you find any of the Batman sets at the Target store. Go after them, because they're not going to be in the... Well, I was surprised to find a store full of them. Now, I will show you the other figurine I did get. But this was a long time ago, and I don't know if anyone recognizes her, but I'll go ahead and show her again. Batgirl in a ballerina outfit. Yeah. That was the one character I was laughing my head off when I got. Anyways, that's it for today. Comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know in the comments if you liked the Lego Batman series, because I did. 100% loved the Batman series. But I was not a big fan of anything other than that about it, because I was actually not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of the Harry Potter series, though, because I hate Harry Potter, and that's why I ain't got anything from Harry Potter, period. And you never will see any on my channel. That is one series I literally put the cross in front of me, and I'm like, stay away. Demonic. Demonic. Because that, to me, those things are demonic. Anyways, figurines I would love to have that are still in this thing. I'd love to go after the little Sharkman figure right here, Mr. Orca. That would be the one character I would want to get my hands on. And of course, I would love to get my hands on Caveman Batman and the Rock and Roll Batman, as you can see. Well, that's it for today. Comment and subscribe.